last time we played, we finally got to Jahaka Anchorage. It was very, very foggy, as always, especially with the huge waterfall that was in the same vicinity as the anchorage. Nemethar disintegrated their wall that they had built to keep out enemies and especially dinosaurs. So that could be something that happens. Keep your eyes out, guys. Don't want to be eaten, right?
We're kind of hungry. The food's gonna come to us. Less walking.
And then you took them by storm, quite literally. And now you get to pillage and give them a taste of their own medicine.
Rum.
Yes. Give them our rum.
No, we take their rum.
Right.
We don't give them rum.
Are you suggesting
Would you like some rum?
totally sober paladin that he should not give his rum away?
Totally sober paladin.
We need all the rum that we can fit on board. That's how we're not going to get scurvy.
Right. Well, if you want to get more rum, the upside down boat over in the corner is probably a good place to start.
Cool. And Vera looks like she was right in the middle of the battle with the sea captain, or has he given up?
He gave up.
We tied him up.
Yeah.
Why'd you say ugh?
I wanted to see an epic battle with backflips.
Well, it was pretty epic. You like punched his tusk out, and then you knocked him out, and he turned back into a person, and then we like hog-tied him. Pun slightly
Hog-tied the hog-tied the werehog.
Pun most definitely intended.
You may want to keep an eye on Nemethar though, because you never know. He might try to eat the werehog.
Why am I gonna eat the werehog?
Cause you're weird. I don't know.
I'm a motherfucking vegetarian.
Are you really?
Yeah, Nemethar's a vegetarian.
Oh my god. What's your reason behind being a vegetarian?
Because the meat in my land is usually foul.
Have you ever been enticed by some good-looking meat that's not in your land? You know, that hot, steamy meat?
Yeah.
That's super appealing.
You may see what I do with the flesh that entices me at some point in the future.
Wait, Gavin.
He does enjoy bald heads as well, considering he has one himself.
So, Nemethar, you were saying that most of the meat in your land are foul?
Is foul. Not much survives for long. We don't have many birds either.
So you don't have many foul.
Jesus, guys.
Our population of birds is actually at an all-time low.
We've gotten so derailed so fast.
You never get anything ever.
We're talking about the food that is or may have been really shitty. Where he came from.
As this is happening, I'm just like rummaging around the pirates' pockets.
Yeah, we could be
Trying
like
to
a
find-
mid-battle and holy shit, you're a vegetarian? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Gavin.
You're good. I'm just rummaging in pirates' pockets looking for like keys, little talismans.
Tasty,
Good luck,
smoky
charms.
beef jerky.
Rutabaga.
Yes.
I'm gonna delete all the dead bodies unless you guys want to count them up
It
before I
looks
do
really
that.
cool. We should leave it on there.
Alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
I want to step over.
Take that extra bit of care to move the the token around the bodies.
Yes, exactly.
Are you guys not like the least bit curious what kind of loot there is?
No, David and I
I'm
actually talking
rummaging in their
about
fucking
it.
pockets. I've only said I'm looting the bodies 3 times.
I would also like to look for sacred holy symbols.
Sacred holy symbols on the pirates?
Yeah.
Alright.
And in the shield. Not the one we just came from, but the broken one.
Okay.
You never know, they might have stolen something valuable.
That's fair. But most of the treasure is kept in the giant warehouse where all the treasure is kept.
Then let's
We
storm
go
the warehouse.
Warehouse door.
The warehouse.
The Warhouse.
It's not the warehouse. Or the warehouse. It's the
That's the building
warehouse.
next to us. They have
That
a
Marcus is
warehouse
hungry
for the
for
werewolf.
blood.
They have a warehouse for planning war. And then they have a warehouse for storing goods.
And then they have an international house of pancakes for eating breakfast.
This time it was Austin who derailed us.
Well,
I completely admit to that one.
so
You
let's
mean
raid
the
the warehouse.
international hanky of panky.
Actually,
That's what they
that
call
reminds
the brothel.
earlier David said that he's as small as a droplet of water and beats pancakes or something like that. I have no idea why.
What?
I don't know.
I said that I was smarter than
No,
people and
what she said is
dolphins.
obviously word for word what you said. Don't even bother trying to cover it.
Yes, as much as Marcus was drunk that one time.
I'm glad you admit it.
Ah.
No, the one time he actually admitted it, we weren't recording it.
I know, but we can testify.
I didn't ever admit
Yes, you did.
You totally did.
Yeah.
I may have been high off my ass, but you totally admitted it.
Boom.
Totally.
Alright, let's see.
to our
Questions
listeners, my
safe.
silence says
What
it all.
god would these people... they would probably worship... either Joaquin, the coin maid, or Timora Lady Luck. So you'll find a few holy symbols for each of those. You find a few face-up coins and upright coins with Joaquin's profile facing left. And they wear them, they keep them in their pockets, wear them around their neck. Go ahead and roll a d6 and you find that many holy symbols of either kind.
Okay. I don't know what number that is. It's one of those that has a logo on both sides, and it's so unhelpful. I'm just gonna say it's a 1. I found 1.
Is one of them like a bad symbol, like a skull?
No, it's not that simple. It's like the northwest southeast navigational thing, and then the company's logo.
Company's logo is usually ones.
Once? Oh, okay, cool. I don't remember which one I had. Do you remember? Okay, so then I got 1.
Yeah. And then
Fine.
I'm gonna... None of the pirates currently actually have any coinage on them.
Do you have anything like keys?
And the only person who has a key is the captain.
Perfect. I snag that thing off of his neck or out of his pocket and say, let us go find our great treasure. Captain's still alive, right? He's just unconscious?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, anybody who's dead has a big X on them.
Okay. And anybody who's not dead is tied up. Yeah?
Unless they're on your side, yes.
Everybody but me.
You never know. Nim might be into bondage.
That's true.
Maybe.
That's pretty extreme, though.
But Nim's also really good at escaping grapples.
Yeah, so it's just
That's true.
that he likes.
He likes the.
Alright, so you can enter through either this door or this door into Bosco's Village, which is what it's called. Big cookery and eatery. And let me see if there's actually a map for it. I don't think there is. So I will just have to describe it to you.
Sounds like a plan. I kind of gesture towards the door and wonder if one of our larger companions would like to take a front in case there is trouble on the inside.
Oh, it seems like Vera wants to do something.
Yep, I'm just looking through my descriptions to make sure that it does what I remember it does.
One moment. Now that we have a moment to address our listeners,
Oh.
I wanted to say to all of the wonderful members of our Twitch chat that the Drunken Pal Adventures are owned and solely distributed by about 5 people.
Nemethar Consolidated.
The Drunken Pal Adventures by Nemethar.
Beautiful.
Any,
So, Viria, are you taking the front?
yes, he is.
Yeah, is it side by side or just like one person?
It can be about 2 or 3 people wide.
Cool,
Like-
cool. Yeah, I'll be one of the.
A double door.
Okay, great. I'll be on the left.
I'll take the flank.
I'm gonna mix it up a little bit and take the other flank.
The opposite flank you normally take.
So you're gonna go through the stairwell down here?
I'm just confused. Am I now in the middle?
Yes, we're Charlie's Angelina.
Oh, I see. Were you already gonna move me?
Now you have your
Were you
right
moving
hand
me right when I
man
moved? Okay,
and your
that's fine.
left hand man. So, do you kick the doors open? Do you kind of like peek in? How do you enter?
Snake camera.
Yes. Mudafi is gonna peek under the door. Just like slither on in because he's a little tiny snake.
Hmm.
Okay, alright.
Oh shit.
You enter on, and for a hole that didn't really leak when it was once turned on its upside, it leaks an awful lot now. So there's like puddles of ichor and vomit and things that you probably don't want to think about on the floor. There's sticky alcohol stains and rotten food. It's not the cleanest place. But it smells of like stale tobacco smoke, and its decor is basically just benches, stools, a few tables. The floor is made of sand.
I am loving it. This place is swell.
It's very piratey.
I love the vomit. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
The constant
They
smell
must
of
have
it.
had it imported.
It must be.
There are a few pirates that are passed out on the tables.
Man, they must really be in a drunken stupor not to hear the sounds of explosions.
Or just very
Right.
well paid actors. I am impressed by this scene.
Just like, they killed everyone, we're gonna pretend to be dead.
Nim, you with your knowledge of thieves' cant notice scribbles and scrawls on the wall denoting different successes and failures, items that they were wishing for and wanting, that maybe they had but fell overboard or was confiscated or something happened. Anything that was of note in these pirates' lives has been like carved onto the tables and the walls because they're basically teenage girls, right?
Right.
Only two of this group have ever been a teenage girl, so I'm gonna assume that you're telling the truth.
Toads.
I was
Toads.
never a teenage girl. I don't know what you're talking about.
I see.
Just held on tight to 13 until you were like 18?
Yeah.
Is that how that worked? Yeah.
I'm
Well,
pretty
12.
12,
sure.
yeah, I
Pretty
guess.
sure 13 is still a teenager.
Yeah, it's still a teenager.
So it was 18 and 19.
Oh,
Just
damn.
what, 12, 20.
No, when you're 18, you're an adult. When you've moved beyond teen. You've breached the teen gap.
Austin, it's in the name.
Well, you know what? Names are... You can't just judge every book by its cover, can you? You can't just judge every number by its number. Just because it's a number doesn't mean it's necessarily that number. Maybe there's more important things.
Exactly.
We're discussing all of this in this room we entered.
love
You ever
the
think of
dance
that?
party. It's great. Congratulations. You do hear kind of a scuffle from one of the other rooms around. You see a door over to your left and what looks to be a kitchen, maybe. There's like smoke and steam coming out from the kitchen.
Ooh.
Out of curiosity, are we hearing any sort of like people arming up or like an after party battle kind of thing? I just want to make sure if I should prep or not. Like, what am I sensing?
You can prepare an action, so like if you see an enemy to attack.
But I would like to do that if I'm hearing people prepare for battle.
What are our
Pirates
Go
typically.
ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, it's pretty good.
21.
21.
Nice.
That is pretty darn good.
That is pretty good.
You do hear people muttering outside, complaining about how tight their binding is, listening to the thunder of the storm that's going on outside, the waterfall rushing down, but you don't hear any weapons or it doesn't sound like anybody's arming up.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks.
Yeah.
How
But
to
You
trust
head
these
on
murmurers.
towards the door.
But is there anything of interest that she does notice with her great perception?
Not in this room, no.
We proceed to the next room.
We move along.
Are there any like teeth on the ground from like a recent scuffle?
You find one tooth that is terribly rotten and discolored
Oh,
and has many, many holes in it.
I'm sure it's just a cavity. Nothing related to do with all the disaster that surrounds us.
No, nothing, no. You can feel free to check the mouths of the people who are passed out on the tables and the ground if you'd like.
Maybe just
I
their
don't have enough
pockets.
time to do that. If we have time, I'll come back with the pliers.
I think I have time to check at least one pocket. Can I check a pocket? See if I get a wallet.
You can't. You can check pockets.
I'm
Yes.
gonna check a pocket. I actually don't have my dice still. Still don't know where those are at. So... Virtual dice.
I'm going to ask you to roll something in just a moment.
Ready. Those are good sounds.
It's her new water bottle.
Oh.
Sounds nice
So-
and slurpy.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A D100. And then Aura, you go ahead and roll a D100.
I gotta scroll really far down. Are you sure about this? I don't even think I have to go to a new fucking website. This only goes to 60. I guess I can just
Wait.
do 10 and
Wait.
10, can't I?
Do you not have dice with you anymore?
No, I don't know where my dice are at.
You
Aw.
lost
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
Sad.
I'm sure
I
I'll
got
find it.
79.
You got what? 79?
79.
For
79? Okay.
Sure. Number of
Austin got
sides.
29.
100. There we go. Cast.
Alright. Austin, go ahead and roll
87.
5d6.
I-
Oh, 87?
Yeah. A different
Alright,
website.
both of you roll 3d6 then.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
This is way better. I can like roll different numbers of dice as well. Okay.
Do you want them added up, or I don't know.
That is the total number of copper pieces that you find.
We'll see
Copper.
people will bet. Okay, we
Sweet.
got 9.
I'm
Almost
rich.
1 silver.
I
How
literally
much did
went
you
up to you.
I mean, you are rich, actually.
Rolling
Yeah, we
You
are.
have thought to brought your money with.
We are all exceedingly rich and powerful and a little overarmed.
Just
And
a
a
little
little-
bit. Just a little bit. It's alright.
So glad I
A
started
little
to wrap
obnoxious, huh? Marcus
As
the
you enter the kitchen, it looks like there's food that has been completely abandoned and is burning in the pots that are over the fires all throughout. There was some water boiling for one purpose or another, who knows. And that is all but gone. There's just the teensiest bit of steam that's coming off, but it looks like the pot's getting a little hot. It might crack soon.
Uh-oh.
Can we add some more fire to it?
If you would
Wait, did you pick up the rotten Nemetar?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's in my bag of teeth.
Fine.
I'm only up to like 15 teeth. I need more. I need many more.
Vera, do you have an interest in teeth as well?
What?
Anyway. I'm gonna like slowly scooch closer and just do what
You know, I'm
he's doing.
between you two.
I'm gonna slowly like back up and like move around closer to Nim. And I'm like,
maybe Nim likes teeth too. You never know.
I like
I mean, I
simple
have
flicks.
teeth in my mouth.
You can put
Well,
them-
I can extend a tooth to you. Be like, here, for your mouth. The rotten, broken tooth. Just for you.
Yes.
I would like
I feel
to.
so uncomfortable right now.
I would like to go through a bag real quick and pull out a
Drugs.
small.
Did you say a tux?
That's even better, actually. I said drugs.
I would like to pull out of the bag a small severed head that has been dried and shriveled, and I'll go like, Nimitar, I appreciate your present, but here's this for you. Do not question where I got that.
It probably has a bunch of little teeth in it too.
I stick it in the tooth bag.
Okay.
Cool.
Is your tooth bag shaped like a tooth?
No, but it's made of like a very fair skinned leather.
Ah,
It can have a tooth embroidered in it.
alright.
It's got like some
There's,
little.
like, some dried jerky in the room, as well as some other dried goods that you can go ahead and stock up on your foods. Make up for any food that you lost or consumed recently. And then that looks to be about everything that is of interest within this room. There is one more door on the other side of the room.
Okay.
I go through it.
It is a single door, so you have to go one at a time.
Vera
We'll
goes
stare at it and think about it.
Mudafi is just kind of flying over Vera as she enters.
Cool.
You find the door to be locked.
Nimitar?
Nim?
I have a solution. If we don't want the door to remain usable,
I
then
thought
it's
you had
probably
a
better
key.
if we want to use the door again.
Do you have a key?
I thought you had a key.
I don't see any reason why we need to use this door again. I mean, I say we just blow it up.
The moment you say that, I whip out my wand and I magic
I
missile the
back
lock.
away.
Yes. And I didn't have to do anything.
Lucas the Faithful, with his years of training in the monastery, moves quickly to the side.
Yes. Beautiful.
10 force damage on the lock, because magic missile does not miss.
Alright. Well, that's enough. It's not a very intricate lock. It breaks and you can go ahead and open the door. You enter into what looks to be just a basic bedroom.
Basic bitch room.
There's a hammock. You see a sea chest in the corner of the room. Some dirty clothes on the floor. And what looks to be like dinosaur tracks. And a pile of reeds.
Dinosaur tracks, like footprints.
Like fresh?
I mean, they're just kind of all throughout the room. It looks like some of them are old, some of them are as recent as today.
I would like to look at the ceiling.
They're like hanging from there.
Roll me a
Never
perception.
looked up.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. Perception check?
Yes.
Sure, do you want to die?
I'm going like, weird.
What's the saliva on my back from?
Ew.
This doesn't make sense.
Alright, so my perception.
I perceive a giant gob of saliva on my back. No, you failed to perceive that. Try harder next time.
16.
What?
A 16?
16? You
Yes.
don't see shit.
Oh crap.
I mean, it's just the ceiling of a boat. That's it. Or technically the floor of a boat.
Can
I would like to
look closer?
There's like mildew. It's not incredibly well kept. It smells kind of dank in here. You think there might be some black mold.
I would like to bring out my sunlight sword, and as an action,
Attack the
cast.
mold.
Check the mold.
Everybody else in the room, you can tell that there's not really a living creature in here. Marcus is just being paranoid.
One day you're going to spring a trap that I knew you were going to spring. And I'll go like, oh, I was wrong like 5 times in a row. And I wouldn't have suspected it at all.
Marcus, inside of your head, you hear Nemasar say, I think I saw something move in the corner. It's like right near the bed. Do you see that shadow?
Black
Hammock.
mold.
Near the hammock? Mudafi is wearing like the little rat corpse.
Oh my
And
gosh.
just like slithering on the ground. And it just spreads his little wings and flies up at Marcus, and then dives back down under.
Marcus breaks out his his heavy crossbow, and attempts to shoot whatever seems to be scuttling around.
I want to
You
leave.
shoot quite a hole in the hammock, because he just flew past the hammock.
Cool.
That hammock was already pretty tattered. How could you? Like, somebody's supposed to sleep in that. What's wrong with you, Marcus?
Well,
Who's saying that?
you can always sleep with the fishes.
True. That is true.
That is true.
What were you saying?
That is true. Why is it affecting everyone? That is true.
That is true.
True.
Truth. Alright, there is a chest in the corner of the room, if you recall.
I saw it first. No, I'm joking.
Okay, if everyone's rushing to it, then can we do like an initiative or acrobatics? Because I want to like flip over everyone and like land in front of it or something.
I want to beat you, and I think that's a great idea. Because I want
Yeah,
to win.
we can roll initiative.
Roll initiative or acrobatics?
Is that a prepared action?
I don't think it can be a prepared action. We all just saw it.
Yep.
It's like you're in the moment now. Okay.
We're all in the
What you
moment
gonna
now.
do?
Well,
This is
technically,
gonna end up with a
the
bunch of broken
well-
bones.
chest knew that we were here. We didn't know it was there. So it has.
Are you saying that the chest is a mimic?
Holy god.
Oh,
The
shit.
chest knew.
I cast color spray.
What?
Everyone is blind.
I stab everybody.
And steal their teeth.
I just do like a sweeping cut at gut level. As broad as I can get. I'm of course kidding. I'm not gonna stab everybody.
God, I was gonna-
I'm just gonna take my war bit
Somebody went through to
and go
restoration?
directly through somebody
No
else's skull.
shit.
Yep.
Alright, Nim, what's your initiative?
Definitely a number.
A
Which I am
number. Let me
rolling
type that.
right now. Cast. Come on, cast. Plus some other numbers equals 14.
Oh, that was luck.
Ooh,
Viria, what's yours?
My total?
Yeah.
19.
19?
Yep.
Marcus?
1 moment.
You can press that button right there.
Not working.
Oh, weird.
If you don't have like
Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Can I?
Oh, do you-
token selected, it might not work. If you're trying to use the button that's just initiative.
Oh.
A token?
Your character.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
I'm just typing them in anyway, it's fine.
Okay, so roll yours. Pretty good.
19.
Yep. Nice.
I am not diving for the chest.
Oh, you're above this?
Yeah, material wealth does not appease me. I am here for knowledge.
Oh,
And teeth.
Well, teeth are a very valuable component that I require for the casting of my higher level spells. And I'll need a lot of them.
yeah, but are rotten teeth any good?
A tooth is a tooth.
Okay, so Marcus
Be
and
honest,
Viria, you're going to have to roll me a dexterity check. Viria, you can roll your acrobatics check.
No.
1 moment, I said something. In
That
case
is
you
a tooth
didn't
that
hear, Becca, that's the honest tooth.
That's pretty good.
Oh, Nim, what was your actual number?
My actual number?
14.
Yes, I just typed a number.
14.
Yeah.
14? Oh, okay. I just typed a number. That was it.
Like you wrote out a number.
That's what I wanted to know too.
Or like you just put a 4 in.
Did you write down 372?
No, I typed out the words a number.
I love it. That's hilarious.
But which number?
Exactly. Well, you never know.
Food gun.
Nim, you dash towards it, only to be knocked aside by Virya and Marcus, who are in a scuffle to get to the chest first.
Shit!
Well, Nemethar just kind of looks from the back of the room with Mudafi sitting on his shoulder, still with the rat carcass over his own shoulder.
Mudafi is chowing down.
And they just kind of, they're smirking and kind of just chuckling at the cacophony and craziness that's happening in front of them.
I skulk off.
Appropriate.
And now it's the person with the higher dex, or what? That gets the.
Roll me, and Marcus, you can either roll athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Versus her athletics or acrobatics. I assume she's gonna pick acrobatics, though.
Yes. It's in alphabetical order.
Okay.
It's right there.
All right. So
You have a +3. Now I'm gonna go to my character sheet. That is me.
I have a plus.
Oh, are you doing athletics? Yeah. It's so funny, man.
I'm just imagining if I pulled out my hand crossbow and shot you guys in the knees. Just all the overkill to get this chest.
So what you got?
Push me over. How about sneak attack?
Like, destroy your ability to walk forever so that I can get that chest.
Even
Everything
though
we've
we're all-
ventured.
15 versus.
Okay.
I like how
Oh.
acrobatics is like I'm gonna jump to the chest, and athletics is I'm gonna push the other person over so I can just get to the chest.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a 15 as I attempt to push Vera. You got a.
Oh yeah.
Are you like trying to be careful at all so you don't hurt her? You
Yes.
like, fuck it, I'll heal her afterwards.
How drunk are you?
Okay, fine. I'll use athletics and I'm trying to like sprint a little bit towards the chest just because like
I throw her with a holy smite.
no. You know, I used my divine smite level 4 on her with my sunlight sword.
Give it all you got.
I make sure I also have my divine presence as well as I use it. I also got cast bless earlier because I felt like this was going to happen.
Is there falling from grace in this game?
Yeah, you just instantly become basically a crappy fighter.
Oh.
You lose your ability to cast magic.
So
You become an anti-paladin.
Okay, I want to. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, so as I'm like sprinting or like I'm going to like slightly like I'm going to do that running thing where I try and trip you, but I'm still running. So like I just like tuck my foot behind my other trip you up. And
I'd
Virya,
like
what
to
did
see
you?
you try this in real life.
So I rolled a nat 20. I would like to use either Nim, or Marcus as like something to jump off of to flip over Marcus or something like that to the chest.
oh, nice.
You just counter his trip with another trip.
You can use
There you
me to
go.
do an unnecessary front flip. That's
I do it.
pretty cool.
You do an unnecessary front flip over Marcus. And
You just lift your staff in front of him defiantly, like, I got to it first.
Oh, I like that. Yes, that happened.
and Marcus is like, okay. Alright. You're gonna move one of them.
And the crowd
You
goes
see
wild.
Mudafi, he's clapping his little wings together, and Nemithar's just got a little sheet of paper that says 10 on it.
Yes. Exactly.
Beautiful. All right. Would you like to try to open it?
It's locked.
Definitely locked.
So Nim.
Literally all of this, like the last 6 minutes could have just been us walking over to the chest.
It's locked. Alright.
Well, I'll try opening it. Actually, I'm gonna hold on.
Click. It doesn't open.
Okay,
You
can
assume it's locked.
I pretend that I didn't try opening it or something? I don't want them to know that I can't open it.
You just drag the chest away. This is all mine.
You know, I just found out the whole thing is just pure gold. I just gotta bring this with us. None of it can be left behind. This is just worth
Like,
it.
I suddenly got X-ray vision. It was awesome. Just trust me. Take my word.
The moment I let go, I just can't. I lose all the powers.
As we say that, I just want to bear in mind that we have a solid block of gold in a chest somewhere in our inventory or in a wagon or
Do
somewhere.
we?
Yes.
What?
Not the same.
Nim got it from the bottom of the
Oh.
ocean, and we spent like the episode in trying to excavate it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was when we
I forgot about that too.
Yeah. It was when we just came out of the Underdark, so it was a while ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
it was.
When was that? Do you guys know like when it was last that we were in the Underdark? I feel like that was almost a year ago.
Oh, it was.
I feel like that was
Was it more?
far over a year ago.
Was
that was
it?
when we were still living at the house.
Oh yeah, of course it was. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
Briova.
wow.
We were still working at Briova when we went to Briova. So
Yeah.
damn, at least a year and a half ago. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back down there, and the freaking Demogorgons just gonna have demolished everything. So, what were you guys doing? Everybody is just a slave.
Like, I'm just going like, huh, weird. It's only been like 2 weeks in game time, but I feel like it's been longer than that. Okay.
No, it's been a few months in game time.
Okay. Oh no, we only have a few months before the prophecy that Neverwinter is going to be destroyed by demons is going to come true.
You have 7 months, 12 days.
Oh crap.
Damn.
I like that you're still timing that. That's cool.
I'm not. That was just a really rough guess.
Oh.
Oh crap.
Here, I'll take it down in my notes and actually count.
That's freaky. Okay.
Oh, no,
yeah.
I found some really cool variant rules that I do plan on incorporating when they come up.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Will you tell us? Like, you don't have to tell us now, but like as it's
I will
happening.
tell you when they come up.
Cool.
So the chest is locked.
What?
You don't know this.
What? Yeah, you
You're
don't.
just sitting on it.
How big is it? Can I like put it in my pocket? I mean, my bag, not my pocket.
Pocket.
Got really big pockets. You're compensating for the
pants,
lack
too.
of actual pockets in our life.
She just has bags of holding for pockets.
Oh, that would be so cool.
That'd be life.
That would be really cool. Wow.
I wonder if like that is possible. Like if you got 2 bags of holding, you could like sew
Sew
it
them
into
on?
a cloak. And
Well, you
then...
can't pierce the back because doesn't that open up some sort of like abyss or something?
Interdimensional.
Oh yeah,
No,
if they're
no.
damaged at all.
Yeah, that's
So
why you
yeah,
have to.
Sewing
Everything.
damaging them?
Thing just going to the yes.
Yeah,
I
It
invented.
basically turns into a bag of devouring.
yeah.
Maybe that's how all bags of devouring came to exist. It was just a damaged bag of holding.
Aww.
That's scary. You're saying that it's not like 100% foolproof? All of a sudden, like, if you store everything in this ender chest of all of your stuff, you can just lose it
Yep.
all, and it just becomes a bag of devouring?
It's in the description.
Yep.
Damn. Okay.
If it's pierced or overburdened, everything gets chucked into the astral plane and the bag is instantly.
I'm gonna mute.
Sorry.
Bye-bye,
Sorry.
material wealth.
Right? That's
pretty
why
crazy.
you only put stuff that's not valuable inside them.
You only put all of your diamonds.
Yes.
So I put like 15 Zerkwood inside of a bag of holding once.
What are the Zerkwood again?
Zerkwood was a underdark piece of wood that
So,
was holding like bats or something. That Marcus was like, I want to hold this.
They don't have trees in the Underdark, they just have really tall mushrooms. And this is a really tall mushroom that's particularly woody.
oh,
And it's about 20 feet tall. And you've got like 15, 20-foot long poles of Zerkwood.
Yes.
how wide
Oh,
around are they? Like, how big do they grow?
Like,
Width-wise.
I think like a palm tree size.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
It's not like super big, but pretty large.
I guess I haven't really seen a palm tree in real life. I imagine it's like a foot and a half, 2 feet in diameter. Yeah,
They're pretty
Guys,
narrow.
pretty narrow.
we've been playing for almost an hour.
Oh, like at the trunk. Yeah. Maybe we should stop
We
talking
haven't
about
even.
palm tree diameter.
I just looked at the clock. I'm like, it's almost 10 o'clock here. Wow.
The Adventures of Going Nowhere.
I think I need to rename the stream. It can't be categorized as Dungeons and Dragons. Maybe it should just be like ramblings.
Ramblings and sometimes dragons.
Yep.
Sometimes dragons. I like that one.
There we go.
That's a good one.
So you're on top of the chest right now.
Right. Can I? How heavy is it? Can I lift it? I'm not very strong.
I don't know how heavy.
But
I
yeah,
would
normal
have to
chest
calculate.
is 25 pounds without internal stuff.
I would have to calculate the weight of all the objects inside, and that's just a lot of work.
So
Okay, if you eyeball it based on that's something I can lift and like I don't want to keep carrying this. Oh.
So Vera, are
I
you?
don't think it would be too
chest in front of
heavy. It'd probably be like less than 100 pounds.
What's the problem? Is it locked? What's going on up there?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. It'd probably be more like 150. I forgot about some of the stuff.
What's going on,
Just
Vera?
jingling your lockpicks.
Can I? Oh, I know. Okay, can I ask you this first because I don't want to do it and then.
I just start punching it.
No, I have waterwork, and I don't know if I can take it out to the front and use it to like move like through the pressure of the water, move the locks somehow. I don't know.
That is so complicated. Why don't you just let Nim pick the lock?
Because pride. That's why.
You have to get somebody to carry it out there for you, though, because it's
I
like
can carry
150
150
pounds.
pounds.
This is
Or
just
drag
D&D
it.
for each of us individually playing this campaign. Like, we're just racing
Vera
each other.
has a -1 in strength.
So? Fine, I can't lift it, but I can drag it. Like I'm dragging out this.
Give me
chest.
strength check. Add
Okay,
disadvantage.
Fine. Okay.
Marcus puts his foot on it.
Cannot lift it.
-5. Marcus just sits on it. His
Can we
whole
just
suit.
open the chest here?
Yes. Yes, Nim, can we?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, is it locked? I didn't realize. Oh, I wasn't quite sure what was going on there. Yeah, I guess I can pick that lock.
You know, we kind of have a way that things work here. We have the wizard take care of all the bad guys. Paladin makes the jokes.
Drinks the booze.
Drinks the booze. Yep.
And the
Yogi
thief
doesn't
takes the
drink
flank.
booze. Get it right. He's
And-
totally sober all the
As sober as our crow's nest watchman.
Okay.
So, you roll me a check to open the chest. I already know you're gonna succeed, but you know, semantics. It's just, you know.
These tools.
Yeah,
You-
+9. Do I plus anything else? It's the roll plus my thieves tool plus 9.
Plus dex, right?
Dexterity plus your proficiency times 2. Because you have expertise.
Okay, so is it +9 total then?
I don't know. What's your dex?
I don't know, it's pretty high.
Holy shit, that's a very big number all of a sudden. Okay, cool. So,
Then what's your proficiency times 2? Then what'd you roll?
19.
19
Yeah,
total.
yeah. It's
Cool.
6 plus
You
5
open
plus
it
4 plus
just
4.
fine. It pops right open. What do you do? Do you like peek in and try to like just get a good idea of what's in there?
I just kind of
before
gently
you-
scoop half of its contents. I just kind of,
All right. You
just
get,
sorta-
get a handful of dirty clothes, some like random strings with.
Okay, my
trinkets
turn.
on
Which
them,
Okay, that's
and,
gross. I throw that away. I don't want the dirty clothes.
While he's throwing that away, I'm taking my turn at the chest.
But I do so slyly.
messy books.
Sorry, what else is there? Did you say? Some books? Are they do they look like some
Romantic
good
comedies.
reads?
Yeah. Are we talking
One
some?
of them is a diary about his seafaring days, which you could find interesting if you wanted to read that.
I'm gonna
You
pretend
mean-
it's super valuable and tuck it under my coat. And
You mean yesterday. His seafaring days of literally yesterday.
There
It's
is
a diary.
some recipes, mostly about like sharks and different seafaring animals.
Oh, I'll take that.
You'll take
Some
what?
dinosaur recipes.
You'll
Oh,
take
okay.
no such thing.
All right.
It's already in my bag. That's why you
Okay.
can't take.
If you take all the recipes, are you going to cook some of them?
That's true.
Are you going to be the Sanji of our ship?
You don't know about these recipes yet. They're just the recipes that are in my super secret, ultra important book that you don't even know about because I slyly slid it in my coat pocket before you had the chance
Wait,
to
so-
gander.
I've definitely been looking.
Yeah,
matter
I've
how
been looking
spry you
this
are.
whole time.
Okay, all right. Roll me a sleight of hand, and
No.
you guys roll me perception, and we can settle this without actual conflict.
Like adults.
I love rantings and dragons. Wasn't that what it was called? Or did I
Oh,
get it
and
wrong?
sometimes dragons.
And sometimes dragons. That was the key part.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes dragons.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can men have disadvantage? Like, we're right there.
Yeah.
Smoke bomb.
Can I have advantage? Because, I mean, ah.
Austin, do you have the reliable talent yet?
Yes, I sure
is
do, Gavin.
Definitely not
Cool.
drunk, right?
So, Austin,
Yes, he's not
roll
drunk.
at disadvantage. The lowest you can roll is a 10 anyways.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? But I'm
So-
still. We don't even need to go there. We don't. There's no need for that, guys. I mean, like, who's even gonna think about this exchange? Let's just get it over with, and then we'll all find ourselves in a better place.
What is that sound?
Based on our
That's
past
me.
It's Gavin painting.
Oh. Okay, I like it.
based
I
on
thought
our
it was
past,
like a little sound effect button or something. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
based on the past like 3 years of D&D experience, we would hold this against you for the rest of the campaign.
Will you, or will you, galore in the contents of my newfound knowledge from this book that you didn't even
I don't know.
about?
Are you? That leads me back to the original question. Will you make the ship's food? Will I have some shark fin?
You don't
Cuisine.
know about this shark fin cuisine that may or may not be in the book that may or may not be in my possession.
I got 19 altogether. What is your?
I got
sleight of
19
hand?
as well.
Did you really?
Yes.
Nat 1. I'm just kidding. It'd be great if it was, but it was pretty low nonetheless.
Actually, Becca, while they're fussing over that, I want to look for actual valuable.
All right.
Thank you.
So sleight of hand plus my dice
All you
roll.
find is what was previously described, and then you find the bottom of the chest.
I would like to.
Meh.
Eat it. Fuck.
Oh my god.
The cat stole her phone.
What? iPhones and cats are teaming up everywhere, all over the world.
Away from me.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I missed. That is all you find.
Okay.
So, awesome.
So
Gavin.
Your sleight of hand roll is 18 if you roll a 1.
What?
Wow.
So to get a 19, you have to roll an 11. But anything under 11 is automatically an 18.
I mean, let's just say the book is hidden away. We don't even need to bother with this whole dice thing.
Damn dice.
Okay, I got a 5, but okay. So thanks for reminding me every time how to play this game. By the way, for the last 2 years. So I'm rolling the dice plus sleight of hand plus what ridiculous number? The foolproof
Wait,
spiral?
I thought you already told him.
Yeah.
If you roll less than an 11, then you're.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you lost.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
lost.
you've got an 18. Total, right? Because
and we both got
Oh,
19.
I see. Right. Okay.
do
What
you
was
have
the number
expertise?
on the die?
Awesome.
I
This
do.
is another important question.
I have expertise. Yes.
Is sleight of hand expertise though?
No, I don't think so. Is it? Do I get a star 3 things? Is that what expertise is?
You should have 4 things expertise.
4 things. Maybe it's thieves' tools. Did I choose that instead? 'Cause I got a +9 on thieves' tools. Yeah. So
It looks like athletics, thieves' tools, survival, and stealth.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I show.
Then yeah, you've got an 18 for your passive.
Okay.
Oh.
Dope.
Okay.
Ina, will you please just pick a spot?
Do you know the lowest you can roll for stealth is 22?
Nope. Maybe.
This
So,
makes me happy.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Becca,
Yeah.
Marcus would like to go to the chest, feel the bottom of the chest, and just tap on it.
Roll me wisdom perception.
Oh, god damn. Okay.
You could also make them roll investigation.
I got a 15 with perception.
There's definitely a false bottom. You
I
can
would
tell
like-
right away.
Nice.
Ooh.
I would like to lift the panel.
All right. When you peer in, you find. Well, I will send it to you actually, so that nobody else knows because you're the one who's looking.
They're all peering over the chest, over his shoulders.
Yeah. Well, I am anyway.
No.
What'd you find there, Marcus?
I'm
I
definitely
think
peering.
it seems that Nim was very distracted by the recipe book.
So are you. Also, you should send it on his Facebook Messenger because we're sharing a laptop. So if you whisper it to him, then I'll be able to see it.
Okay. I appreciate your honesty.
100 XP, which we don't count.
Right?
You move slightly closer to the landmark level up.
Yeah, I hate to break it
With
to you,
everyone.
but you guys aren't going to be leveling up for quite some time.
What? How is that so? We are so efficient in our gameplay. I don't understand.
I know, and we're following the main quest storyline.
Yeah. I mean,
Definitely.
everything checks
Hunting
off.
pirates was definitely the main quest storyline.
It wasn't the whole random person bumps into you. all of a sudden you scry and you see this giant snake thing, and it goes like, "Oh, you should come here to find out where you need to go."
My brother.
To find out where Vera's brother is and how to stop the plague that everyone seems to have forgotten about. Oh my gosh, people are dying of a plague, people! We need to get back on the ship, trade in the pirates, and save people.
Nah.
Yeah, but you're still looking down at the false bottom.
No, he went on a spiritual journey just now.
Yeah. I just realized why we came here. We came to...
It all makes sense.
What's in that chest? Crunchy.
Hashtag teeth from drunk pirates? Nah. Sorry.
No. That's not a hashtag. That's a fucking number sign.
Pound.
Who uses hashtags?
Pound. That's
Actually,
Yeah, you realize you're on Instagram daily, right?
It's a question. It's number of teeth from drunk pirates? Question mark.
You realize you're on Instagram daily, right?
Number of teeth from drunk pirates? Question mark.
None.
Okay. They have no
Oh,
teeth.
remember? Okay, that's what he.
They're useless to me. I might as well kill them. They have no teeth for me to take.
David, you aren't looking. Okay, whatever. You find 58 gold pieces, 140 silver pieces, a
Alright.
potion that looks kind of like it has seaweed in it, and
Seaweed?
3 black eye patches.
Ooh.
I'm taking one of those.
That's the only. Oh, the eye
Grab the
patch?
seaweed thing.
Yeah, an eye patch. I want an eye
Okay.
patch. Marcus, can I have an eye
Like,
patch?
wait, the eye patch wouldn't that? Okay, because I thought it was cool too, but then I thought about my perception. Like, does it enhance my other senses or anything?
Doesn't matter. It's cool enough.
Does it
that
make
I
you
always,
weird?
Wow. Okay.
I don't
Are
need
you
depth
guys really
perception.
concerned about your perception, though?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I didn't see the false bottom. I'm definitely concerned.
I'll just flip it up.
Well, you didn't check for it.
Yeah, I didn't see the false bottom either. I was just going like, there's nothing at the bottom of the chest. Huh.
Sad chest.
Knock, knock. Knock on wood.
That's cool.
Maybe I'll get lucky next time. Knock, knock.
This goddamn backpack is on crooked. God, fucking
Damn.
Gavin?
Fucking shit.
fucking model.
Fucking
It's
backpack.
10:11. Do you need to go to bed?
Yeah, probably.
I'm sorry we didn't get very far.
That's okay.
We never do. I'm used to it. It's okay.
We delved deep into the troves of this chest. We really
And
figured
in
out what was in there.
Marcus's spiritual journey.
Yep.
That's true.
So I just want to set out, though, for the next session, can we try and get back to wherever that snake creature is?
Yeah, find the guardian Naga.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have no idea how to do that.
Try and
We know
progress.
the rough location.
You do? We do?
Yeah. It's
We
on
need-
our world map.
Well,
Yeah.
there is still stuff to happen here, but that can be our next goal, is to get to Orolunga.
Yes.
But what if
So
the next
while
room has
they've
3
been,
chests?
While they've been fighting over this chest, Nemethar has like turned over the entire bar and everything not in that one room where they've been like sitting for 15 minutes.
So you went to the warehouse?
Yeah, he's kind of like just skulked off.
Ah, okay. We will have to go over that together then.
So he's kind of just out and about, and he has told a bunch of our friend pirates to start loading up the ship with goods and provisions that we have taken and found to take it back to the ship. Because he doesn't care about wealth or items unless they
Right.
are of a magical nature.
We're just gonna hold off. You and I can do our own little separate session to determine what happens when you go off on your own.
Go skulking.
I die immediately.
And thank you all for gaming with me tonight.
Of
Thank you
course.
for DMing and putting up with all of our making
Yeah.
Dungeons
I
and
enjoy
Dragons
the
into something
shenanigans.
else.
Let's be real. I am the exact same kind of player. I can't be mad at you guys for the same habits that like I'm definitely guilty of.
It really does seem like that's what D&D is. Like, I bet if you took it on a worldwide scale, it's like 95% side rails and then 5% actual intended campaign, if that.
It's the dungeon master's downfall.
I don't know.
Is preparing all of this amazing cool things that we never even glance at.
Nope.
The
Wait,
game
what
store
cool
that we go to, there's some pretty hardcore D&D players.
Yeah, they're like actually in character the entire time and stay on track. It's really impressive. I've never been part of a group that's ever done that.
Yeah, it sounds
But
like a
they
different
also
game.
they didn't get up for 10 hours, so like that was the other thing. I think one person might have crapped themselves.
Oh my God.
That or they just really they didn't smell great. It was
They
awkward
peed in a
getting it
bottle.
right.
I don't think you can be efficient at D&D and smell great. I think you have to choose like one of the two. If you're gonna be like a really good D&D player sitting for 10 hours, can't be smelling good.
Yeah.
And then that goes together.
There's like 10 of them packed around like a 6-person table. And I'm like, I would not want to be at that table.
No.
Kind of fragrant.